So, I was watching this zombie show. It's a K-drama. Now, I want to start a segment where I just come and tell you about K-dramas in hopes that one day you'd convert to watching K-dramas. But this one, in the first 3 episodes, I was pissed, bro. I was pissed because
Why were you pissed?
because there's this character, right? And she wears pink. And you know, sometimes when you watch somebody so sickening, you want to jump through the freaking screen and just, just
Wow. You really hate this person, huh?
with every fiber of my being. I was like so happy when she left. When she left the group alone, I was like, yes, let's go die. But anyway, hi. Okay. So my question to you is, do you think you'd be able to survive a zombie apocalypse for a long time?
For a long time?
Yeah.
Um,
At least 6 months. We'll be reasonable here. 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could survive a zombie apocalypse for 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now my next question is, what things do you think are essential to have? Like, what skills do you think would be essential during a zombie apocalypse? Or bringing it back to A Quiet Place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Noise is your biggest op. What do you think would be?
Noise is your biggest up. Also, we have them type of zombies, huh? Oh boy. All right. The ability to, well, since you can't use like regular tools or stuff to make noise or to do things, let's say you have like a stick, right? And
Okay.
you and you take that stick
Mhm.
or multiple sticks and you craft something or a tool to be able to like say hang up something or dig something out without actually making a noise or something like that. Kind of quiet, like knowing how to muffle, craft, make fire. Like, okay, so sounds of nature would be the best thing
Mhm.
to mask whatever you're doing. So, like, for example, like how the water was running and the rain and the thunderstorms and everything like that, or if something is on fire,
Yeah, and
you know,
waterfalls. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and waterfalls and stuff like that. So, knowing how to move and mask your sounds of what you're doing around nature
Mm-hmm.
and do stuff like that, yeah, that would be essential for like if noise was your biggest op.
Mm.
Yeah. But in terms of if noise isn't your biggest op, well, hunting skills, knowing how to catch fish, knowing how to craft weapons or use a weapon and stuff like that. But for regular zombie apocalypse, yeah.
Common theme in all zombie movies is that they're all blind, right? Which means sound is the best option to knowing where things are. Sound and smell, right? Hearing and smell, right?
Yeah.
Now, since you cannot utter a single word, I think learning sign language is awesome. If you need to communicate, right?
Sign language, yeah.
Yeah, and writing is also important.
Well, I mean,
I don't want no chicken scratch, boy. I don't want no chicken scratch.
yeah, writing is also important.
Mm-hmm. I feel like just because of these, I want to play airsoft, but also want to go to a gun range for fun, you know? Yeah.
A gun range would be interesting. And airsoft is highly competitive for no reason.
I mean,
So, yeah.
airsoft is like IRL card, no?
True.
Yeah, we will not bring Tevin. Shout out Tevin though. Because like I've seen some airsoft videos and they're also really quiet. So if you bring a guy like Tevin, right? Your position is blown.
He gets hit with from where? just blitzing out the whole position and be like, oh, they're over there.
Be like, remember me. Okay, so I was watching this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on a binge this weekend, but I was watching a movie and it's called Don't Buy the Cellar, right? It's a Korean movie, right? Because I don't watch anything else other than Korean shows. Unless it's anime. But I'm gonna spoil the first 10 to 20 minutes, right? Have you heard of the saying, no good deed goes unpunished?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So The movie starts off with a guy selling an iMac, and he's upset by the fact that all the buyers are men. I don't know why we sexist up in here, but anyway, until he came across what seemed to be a female, right? He gets excited and makes a deal for himself to meet up with her, right?
Right.
Time comes for the deal to commence, and this guy is dollsing up himself for this girl, you know, because you want to look good, you want to smell good. He's trying to impress her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a few minutes before, home sis cancelled on him. She was like, I can't make it myself. My brother's going to pick it up. And now he rolls his eyes. How dare she cancel on me? I had a plan, fam, you know? Anyway, while the brother is checking out the computer, because the brother reached, like I said, it was like max 2 minutes, right? Mans was probably walking up the stairs at this point. While the brother is checking out the computer, the seller goes behind him and takes hold of a bat. Now, I've seen a lot of shit. And the way he gripped this bat, I'm over here thinking about what's that one K-drama? Oh, Killer Paradox, right? And I'm like,
Mhm.
please, don't kill this guy. Okay? Don't, whatever you do, don't kill this guy. We just started this freaking movie. But clearly I was rooting for the wrong person because he got stabbed by said brother instead.
Oh my.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. I was like, oh well, it's what it is. Okay. Guess what the killer did after he killed the seller?
He took his body somewhere or did something with his body.
Well, I mean, that's to be expected. But I would just like to say that.
Don't tell me it's no. Don't tell me he did things with the body, right?
Annie, the guy ended up selling every single item in man's house, right?
Oh.
Yeah, he ended up selling the crime scene, essentially. And then proceeds to buy a freaking freezer to put the body in, right? And then he stayed in his freaking apartment, okay? Now, he was selling these items. And I would like to believe that most of them were faulty. I'm not too sure. He sold a skateboard. Sold is not a word. He sold a skateboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that seemed to be intact. He took a picture of the guy's console, sold that.
Okay.
Yeah. And he happened to sell his washing machine. Now, the washing machine was faulty. So the person that bought it is the female lead. Her name is Jang, right? So Miss Jang got her washing machine. They hooked it up and they said, ma'am, you got scammed because this ain't working. And she's like, how the hell can I get scammed? Like, he seemed legit, right? And then she goes back up. Everything is scrubbed because she can no longer find this seller, right? Now, here's where the question that I asked you comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
No good deed goes unpunished. She became her own detective, okay? She was like, I'm not going to get scammed. I'm going to find a scammer, right? And then everything in her body, she found this man.
Right.
Because women can be FBI detectives whenever they feel like it.
Oh, believe me, there's some lengths that females go through to find some shit out, you know? Boy.
If it really matters to them, that is what will happen. And when she know for a fact that she found the guy, she said, I bet she went under his post because he's doing the same exact thing again. And she's like, don't buy from this guy. He's a scammer. And he's like, oh, thank you. I was now about to place an order. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now she have a target on her back. The scammer didn't like that. You know what the scammer did?
Track her location and go to kill her.
Yes, basically. Not really. He hacked her phone, right? Got her information, right? Proceeded to harass this lady, okay? And then he's making orders from using her credentials, right? Tell me why this man had to be a creep. This guy called this lady and he was like, do you want me to stop? And she's like, yes, the hell? And he was like, I don't think you learned your lesson. So you got to pay me. He said 1 million, right? One. So that's like, I'm estimating here, that's like 1,000 USD, right?
Right.
And she's like, Okay, fine. I'll fine, right? And she hesitates because he put a timer on her. You got 5 minutes. Okay.
5
Yeah,
minutes.
5 minutes to wire the money to me. She did not do that. So you know what he did? He upped his antics. This time, she was somebody's girlfriend. Okay. And somebody's girlfriend was looking to have a one night stand. So you can guess how much men showed up at her apartment, unlocked her freaking door, okay, because they have locks on the like pass key, right?
Yeah, the key padlocks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's horrified, rightfully. Okay, she's hearing her door she's hearing her door going peep 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 to unlock, right? And she's watching it. Now she has one of those burglar-proof locks, so it doesn't open all the way. And he was like, "Hey, I heard that there's a nice lady here that wants a one-night stand," and she's like, "Car, right?" She's like, "Go. Like, I don't want a one night stand. I don't want a one night stand. No, I didn't make anything. I don't have a boyfriend. Just please leave. I didn't sign up for anything. Just leave." And he's like, don't be such a bitch. Come on. You said you wanted to have some fun. And then he proceeds to jiggle the lock. He's like, "Just open the damn door." Right? Yeah. And then she's like, "Please just leave. Please just leave. I'm going to call the cops. Just leave, please." And he's like, "You son of a," right? And he didn't listen. He started jiggling her door some more. And then, now she can't move because she just moved there, right?
Right.
So she's like, "Okay, you know what?" She had some sense. She upheld her threat. Okay, she started calling 119, which is which is emergency services over there. And he's like, Shiva. And he shut the door, and then she gets a call, right? Because the police are like, "Ma'am, we'll be there in like 5 minutes," right? Whatever. She gets a call after she hangs up. She's like, "Why didn't you let him in? Please just stop this. I'll do anything you want. Please just stop this." He's like, "No, you had your chance. You had your chance. Now, it's either I get my payment or I continue. Do you want to know how I'll continue?" And she's like, "No, please just stop. Just stop," right? He did not get his payment, obviously. And another guy came to the door. Beep, 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 right?
Yeah.
Now she's crying. She's sobbing on the floor. Again, the door opens, but not all the way. It's like, "I heard you on a one night stand. Your boyfriend told me." Yeah, your boyfriend told me.
Why
You're looking to have some fun. Because it's an apartment. It's an apartment. So, like, could you imagine? Let me just hold my mic real quick. Let me get just like, "Your boyfriend said that can you open the door?" Like, bro, no, please just stop.
Hell no, man. Hell no. That is weird. He's
like, "You stupid bitch, open the freaking door." Right? I'm like, "No." What is this shit? Right? So essentially, she didn't sleep that entire night. It's messing with her work. He's messing with her sleep schedule, messing with her work. And then, like, she's unsafe in her home. She complains to the police. It's like, someone stole my credentials, right? And the police is like, "Ma'am, we can't do anything about that." Useless as always. So now she becomes once again her own detective. And see, the problem is that he took it upon himself this time, and she starts being stalked.
Oh boy.
And that is where I leave you.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yes, because she doesn't know the type of man this guy is. And let me tell you, okay, the end of this made me hold my throat. The loudest gasp, I went right at the end of it.
You never inhaled that much air before. Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Like, it got so bad that she had to put a note on her door saying, "I didn't make any deliveries. It's been a prank call. The police are dealing with it," right? She leaves to go to work. She comes back. She opens her door. Then she, like, a few seconds goes by. She runs back out and she looks at her door and the note is gone. So the guy was inside her house.
Oh
But
Hell
anyway,
no.
you should watch it though, because you should watch it. Because while I was watching this, the only thing in my head was, yeah, I definitely choose the bear. I choose the bear anytime over the streets. Oh my gosh. You told me that you had a movie thing to tell me about.
Oh yeah, so like while we're on the topic of movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
I came across this video on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like it does like a synopsis or a recap of like movies that have been made in the past, like whether it be old time movies or like early 2000 movies or whatever. They just show like random clips and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the title of the video is Sea Monster Mates with Women to Reproduce. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Okay, so we did with
Right?
mermaids here. All right.
And so like no. So here it is, right? So apparently in this little town, right, they have like jobs dealing with fishing because it's a small little town and they rely on the fishing and the canning industry and all that stuff, the canning factories and all that stuff. Right? So
Mm-hmm.
one day they're chilling and then somebody gets swiped by a monster. Whap! Face get eaten. Bam! Right?
Oh,
But they leave the females, right?
Mhm.
Because the monsters want to reproduce.
Okay.
Yep. So
So hentai stuff.
well, not really, because
Uh-huh.
like it's not like an animated movie. This was actually made outside of Japan. Believe you me, I don't know where the movie was like made, but like it was not Japan, right?
Okay.
So yeah, just have to clarify that. So it was an actual movie that people cast in and made. How the hell this got greenlit? Who knows?
Mm.
So apparently, they managed to kill one night when it almost killed a guy
Mm.
because it came out of the water.
Was
Slashed
it
him.
Nessie?
No, it wasn't Nessie.
Oh, that's sad.
You're gonna like you would think it's Nessie, yeah, but it's not Nessie.
So it's Leviathan?
No, it's not Leviathan.
Bro.
It's the stupidest thing. It's really this. Okay, so
A turtle.
no.
Oh.
It's like it's the fish you wouldn't expect it, like the least expect to
Clownfish.
be like violent when mutated. No, not clownfish.
Bruh. I'm trying over here.
Anyways, so they managed to kill this one, shoot it, and kill it. And then the lady scientist who was there in the town, she was like, I want to study this.
Wait, no,
And she was
wait.
Mhm.
You said it's a fish, right? That you would least expect, right? So that
Yeah.
removes orcas because orcas are just the the Oreos of the sea, violent Oreos of the sea.
No way.
right?
It's way too big. It's way too big a fish to be in those lake waters and where they was catching fish, right? They were catching fish.
It's
like
not
they
a
catching
shark,
fish to sell.
right?
No. They catching small fish to sell, right? That's what the town
Right.
makes its income off of, selling fish, right?
Okay, so it's not a shark, right?
No.
It could possibly be dolphins because they're sick like that. But
No, not dolphins.
It's not dolphins.
I know why you say that. But no, it's not dolphins. So the lady scientist, the lady scientists realized that the genetic code from the mutated monsters was the same sort of genetic code that they used in these little not tadpoles, the baby fish that they bred in the lab and they were keeping inside this controlled pond. But they had a storm and they got released and into the wild, and then salmon ended up eating these baby fish.
Salmon,
right? Yes.
As in
so the salmon,
the rich people.
as it, yeah.
So
Salmon ended up eating these enhanced baby fish, genetically enhanced baby fish, and they mutated into these salmon monsters, and they killed males and tried to reproduce with the females. Now, only one girl got in that way. She got right.
As in she got minked or like.
Yeah. No, not minked. She got happy time. Unwanted happy time. Yeah, unwanted happy time, right? And she actually ended up getting knocked up, believe you me.
Bruh.
So
wait, that shouldn't be possible though.
Don't listen. I don't.
Genetically speaking,
exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? So it shouldn't be genetically possible, but we're dealing with enhanced, super mutated fish, people, things. I don't know. It just doesn't. It really doesn't make sense. Which is why I'm like, how the hell did some of these movies that are made get made, right? Because the plot just makes no sense. So they went on this big hunt for the mutated fish people. And ended up killing them off, right? But in the end, the girl who was pregnant was in the hospital ready to give birth, and I guess they were going to study the fetus or the newborn, whatever the case may be, right? And instead of,
That must
and
be so
instead of like,
painful. Have you felt a fish's fins, bro? They have bones, you know.
that is not for me to say. Okay, I can't imagine that. But instead of being born the normal way because it's a mutated fish, baby hybrid thing, it bursts through her stomach like alien.
Of course, because
Yeah.
why the hell not?
Yeah. And then it just cuts off like, okay, that's the end of the movie. I'm like, what? You know? It's like, okay, so you go all that, the alien baby fish thing bursts through her stomach and they stole that from alien.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Godzilla.
I had me singing like Christopher from Russia. Gayaka in the plane scene. No, but it really makes me wonder, how did these movies get made? Who greenlit these movies? Who wrote the script for this shit? Like
somebody that had too many sakes and was binge watching Japanese shows.
Crazy. Because like a lot of old time movies are very weird. Like you have those weird movies from like that were made in just some random country and just like how is this made? Who made this? Why
it's probably an indie movie, who knows?
Possibly, but I mean,
did it look like an indie movie?
Questionable.
Did it look like it lacked budget?
From the clips that I've seen, I can't really say because it was an old time movie, so
oh yes,
yeah.
Yes, you said it was old time. Maybe it just looked old time, you know. When was this created?
I can't even remember.
If it doesn't look like it was on a VHS tape, then it's not old enough.
Nah, it looks like it was on a VHS tape because it had some old like 90s cars in that thing.
How much scarier would frogs be if it ran instead of hopped? You just hear plop 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 plop.
That would freak
towards
me.
You, and you look down, and you see a frog booking it full speed. Like,
oh my god, that would freak me out.
When I saw this, the frog was doing a running man pose. I was like, Ajima, burn that shit. I don't want it. Straight back where it come from.
That looks so. I'm picturing it. It would look so unnatural.
I don't want to think about it because I live with nature. I live with nature, you know. Oh my word. Or you want to talk about confusing slangs, or you want to talk about how talking to me is like pressing random select.
Oh, it is. You are just the hidden character in any game, and like you don't know where you're gonna get, right? So at one point you start off with an American Trini accent, then you swap to Australian American accent, and then some random Korean word just comes out from left field, and you're just like, all right, word, and then can I get a bottle of water? It's like, fam, make up your mind.
I had some good tea today. I was only sad that I didn't have a croquette to eat with it.
You see?
I'm pretty sure people are gonna listen to my accents be like, it was awful. It was so bad.
Oh yeah.
But like, I never said that I did it to be proper, you know? It just happened.
True.
Oh my gosh. Listen, there is something about confusing slang, right? Because I've reached the point where I don't even know what bear means anymore. I forgot the meaning of bear. Because when I heard bear, it was just bare naked, okay?
Okay.
When you saying bear mans, right? Bear people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that all of them are naked, bro. It's not that. But then again, I'm pretty sure people would be confused when we say, yes, so you will take a lima.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go for a lime.
Let me go for a lime, though. Or if something happened, be like, dog, the lime bus, bro. And people be like, whoa, what? They were limemen and then the lime bus. What?
Yeah. I think the worst is when I saw in Trinidad, we don't just eat lime. We actually do lime. And then they take a lime and they suck it. Pause. All right.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, that's it? That's the whole TikTok? And it starts again. And I said, all right, that's it. Okay, then.
That is just like you know when you watch something real awkward and you just don't know what to do and you
I
just
scrolled.
like, yeah, you like all you can do is just scroll and try to forget about it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so for like anybody listening that doesn't know or haven't picked up what the word lime means, you go to Hangout basically. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
So for whatever reason, right?
Mhm.
We just decide to pick that one specific word that just happens to be related to something sour that you know, put in your fish to make it not fresh. And we be like, yo, let me make a lime. And if something goes bad there, we say the lime boss. Now don't ask me who started that because I don't know because I grew up here not all life, right? So I just like, I have a feeling somebody was just bored and they was watching their tree and it just happened to have lime on it.
Mm.
And it's like, dog, we liming, you know? That was so bad. But yeah, I really don't know who made up that slang because we have a lot of questionable slang here.
Questionable slang. You know what? The slang that I hate and like people just have to deal with
What was that?
when they say it to me is, you dig? I'm like, no, I don't work construction. I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, but you dig, right? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't like playing
No.
in dirt. I don't understand. These are the type of responses you'd be getting. And if I go somewhere and they hit me right with you really bag it, I'm like, no, I don't. I came empty-handed today. I cannot. Ask me if I understand. That is it. It's not that hard, bro. Or like, take this in, right? I'm like, but like, take this in is the fact that we have so much things that mean one thing, right? So is
Yeah.
you dig and take this in. I don't know what else they have. Well, check this out. It feels like that's just general, right? But
well, we have what now?
what now?
Hey, watch now, way.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my favorite one that I learned from my teacher was listen me.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
All right.
But like, this one came from my English teacher too, right?
Mm.
He's like, listen, man.
Oh, God.
Listen, man. Because when the children aren't paying attention in class, he's like, oh, listen. And then he's catch our attention when he say, listen, man, because like, fam, what you doing speaking like that? Why are you speaking like that? You are not allowed to speak such profanities around here. Good English, proper English, or obscene language. Anyway, I love when we were like, no, sir, you have to speak proper English. And he was like, what is proper English? There's no such thing as proper English. It has standard English and obscene language. And there's no proper English.
The most I could say is pronunciate your words properly, but that's about it.
Enunciate your words properly?
Him and not pronunciate, yes. Enunciate your words properly. Oh my God.
English is not made for everybody.
English. I can't English today.
You know, I'm sorry for the people who have to learn English, you know.
Honestly, yeah, because the amount of made up shit they have now in the vocabulary is insane.
I'm not talking about that, you know. I'm talking just like regular stuff. Like there, and there, right? If you just listening to it, you'd be confused, bro. If someone tell you, so dictate this, right? And they start speaking and you have to write it out. I don't know.
What about how we just say tree? Like the number 3 and the tree itself. Oh, it sounds the same.
You're just speaking bad. The word is 3. Yeah. The word is 3. Okay?
It's 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hasima.
So imagine somebody says, "Yo, there's 3 trees over there." How you gonna make sense of that?
I mean, I think they'll put it together because if you're pointing, they would look and they'd be like,
"Oh no! Somebody just watching your face and be like, oh, there's 3 trees over there."
Yeah, man. I'm sorry for all of my future friends that don't know where I came from.
Yeah.
Because me trying to convince Trinis that I am a Trini is already hard enough.
Well, I mean, when you're talking 56 different accents, you know, you go out here.
I was probably a spy in my last life. Who knows?
That's crazy. No wonder you like K-dramas, so you used to watch them when your free time waiting for your target to come out.
I don't even know if K-dramas was. Oh my gosh, I saw this thing today, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, he found a wow wow wow."
What?
Yeah, that's the headline, right? It's like, "Oh my gosh, he found the wow wow wow." Now, I looked at it, I understood what they meant,
Mm-hmm.
but how the hell you go tell me you didn't know the word? Actually, I go sing you this song. Da-da-da, wow wow wow. Yeah, you know what they're looking at?
No way.
A freaking tumbleweed, bro.
No way. Oh
And
my god.
they called it a wah wah wah. They called it tumbleweed a wah wah wah.
And it's how they sang the actual song. Oh my gosh.
I
People, yes.
do you think we living through history right now? Like one day there'd be books written about our time. And like we'd be like in our 80s. And they're like, so grandpa, I got history class today and we're gonna learn about the year 2020. You're around then, right? You're ancient. Like you'd be like, oh yeah, those were not good years. You see, son, that's when the apocalypse hit. Where everyone had to stay indoors. Toilet paper ran out in the stores.
Hey,
It was a tough world.
that was some shit. People overbought for no reason, man. Like, oh my god. Like, your bottom so big, you just take half a roll to wipe? Oh my gosh. Like, no, just have
Leave the people with the fellowship. The
extra
fellowship. I
balance for
don't
the people there.
understand you. No,
And
they
then it's
have
like,
to take it.
oh my gosh, man. That was just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, I didn't mind staying indoors because I don't go outside anyways. Because I live in a Crixton under a rock. So all my friends are online. And we were just chilling.
You have friends?
We were just chilling.
Must be nice.
Wow. Wow.
At least you had friends during that time. You know what I had?
What?
K-dramas.
I mean,
anime.
hey. You live out your fantasy in that K-dramas. Yeah, I know this be. You damn well live out your fantasy.
You see, K-dramas and animes make things hard for women, right? Or growing females, right? Because when you set these high expectations up for guys, right? And then you want to have guys out here wanting to have princess treatment. Talk about, oh, I'm entering my soft man era. My girl gonna have to pay for me when we go out. Does your girl have to go, like, pay for you to get your nails done too? Does she have to spit on your shoe and get her handkerchief and wipe it too? Like, I don't understand. What is this? Explain to me what is a soft guy era, because I don't understand it.
I don't know. Like, okay, so like the basic understanding of it is that they basically just flip the script on like the modern woman things, I guess. I mean, like the majority of the whole soft guy thing, in my opinion, started by like guys who are just fed up of like the modern woman stuff that they see it on TikTok or just like experienced, I guess you could say, and they just flip the script. They basically just
because all you're not doing what you were supposed to do. Okay, fine. We go in and say
no. Wait. Doing what they were supposed to do. They were doing what they were supposed to do, but like when they're getting taken advantage of, and then women doing all these like sleazy shit. So that's why they flipped the script. They literally took their logic and flipped it against them and started saying the same thing that they're saying.
We're not going to talk about Oyster Woman, right? And for those of you that don't know, right? Do you
Oyster Woman?
You know about the Oyster Woman?
No.
Let me tell you about the Oyster Woman, right? I think she's the one that caused this. But anyway, so a lady got taken out to a date, right?
Right.
So this, what she deemed a high-class restaurant, right? That served the best, quote-unquote, oysters, right?
Right.
They sat down. And before the guy could even order his thing, she's like, yes, I'll have like 12 platters of oysters.
What the fuck? Did you know how expensive that is?
She sat down there and ate platter after platter after platter, and then had the audacity to point at the guy with one of her oysters and be like, aren't you going to get anything? For himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's continuing eating all the oysters. And he's like, he pulled a female on her. He's like, I gotta go to the washroom real quick. And he never returned.
Oh, yeah,
And
props to
then,
the guy for dodging
and
the
then
bullet.
she was upset. She was appalled. How dare he leave me with this gigantic bill at this freaking restaurant that he took me to? I mean, I'm not mad. I paid for it, right? I'm like, no shit, you had no other choice but to pay for it.
Yeah.
Like, you ordered it. That's what you wanted. So you pay for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's the dilemma of the oyster lady. I'm pretty sure some people knew about it. It was like either early this year or last year that happened.
Mhm.
It was a huge thing on TikTok. I didn't have TikTok last year, so it's like earlier this year, right?
But yeah, like all of these things that people are posting about and these experiences that they go through where girls basically use them for free food and all that shit. Mad.
So you want to be in a soft guy era, right? But you don't have the tits, right, to even continue looking at what is happening in front of you, because females will look you dead in your eye as you pay the bill. You understand? Like, you have to pay the bill. At least have the same type of energy. I don't understand.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, if you're flipping the script,
Do it
mirror it
properly.
100%.
Yeah.
Do it 100%.
Yeah.
And you know, I remember this video. It popped up on my feed. I saw it before, and it popped up on my feed recently again, where it was somebody's birthday, right? And they invited friends and whatever.
This feel like a comment to me. You're talking about me, or
No,
oh,
not
okay.
you. Oh, shit. No. So they invited a whole group of friends, whatever. And one girl, I don't know if the guy was a friend or the girl was a friend, but whatever. But like it was a husband and wife there as well, right? And bill time come, husband paid for his lady, right? And all the women at the table, all the rest of the women at the table was expecting the guy to fit the bill for everybody. I was like, what? And they were like mad. And the birthday girl was like, you're embarrassing me. This is so embarrassing. This, I'm like, fam, I paid for my woman, right? Like he paid for his woman, right? If I'm in the guy's shoes, I paid for my woman. I have my lady covered, right? Or maybe if I invite a plus one as well, I would pay for them as well, right? Because I invited them, right? Or if that person wants to chip in a bit, okay, whatever, cool, that's their choice, whatever.
Yeah.
I covered for the people that I brought. You all brought yourselves here, pay your end of the bill. Like, what do you ask? And it's like, oh no, a man is supposed to pay for everybody at the table. It's like last time I checked,
well, shit,
it was
order
literally
like
all this. So, hell no.
This is not the replacements. Don't order another guy. Invite other men. I don't understand.
Exactly. It's like, how you be invited by a woman?
Okay,
right?
here's the
like,
solution to that, right?
A guy who's unexpected to pay for everybody.
If you expect a guy to at least pay for you, I don't know, if you're trying to finesse the guy, make him think that, you know, he have a chance.
And that's another thing too.
I don't use
that to get a free meal and just be like, all right, later, pew, afterwards.
I'm not saying that's ethical. I'm not saying that people should continue doing that. But if you broke, just say so. Okay? But like
real.
If you're gonna finesse a guy and you have no interest in him, one, don't invite him out. Okay? Because like that's just wasting his time. Okay? And you're just basically acting like a gold digger. No one likes a gold digger. Now, the next thing is, if you bring your girlfriends out and you expect one man to pay and he not gay, right? And he did not agree to that beforehand, sort your shits out, okay? At least have the common decency. If you know that your girlfriends and them free, figure out their type. Get some more guy friends, or ask the guy that you are inviting, you got a few single friends, right? And then maybe try to finesse your way into talking to these guys about, okay, so like, my friend over there, you really fit her type. And I think maybe if you pay for her meal, you might get a little something. I'm not saying that you should do that. But I'm just, you know, I just said it's one way, it's just one way that you could possibly not dump an entire how much ever bill on one guy, you know?
You see, the female species, they dangerous, eh? Fellas, the female species dangerous. Run! No, Run, save yourself. Get a dog or a cat.
Get a
If you're a
dog.
cat person. Yeah, run for the heroes,
Why
boys.
did
Run for
this
the heroes.
be like Gavin? Get a fish, bro.
Yeah, fish. Yo,
What?
speaking of fish, if I had to have an exotic fish, like aquatic pet, I would go for an oxalotl. I find they're cute as hell. But yeah, but anyway,
I still want a parrot.
you have a parrot. Your
Yeah, but
parrot is
like,
miserable.
leave
Justice for petals. Hashtag
leave Petals alone, boy. Petals, I'll go missing or not.
that poor bird.
I'm talking about I want our next parrot when he decides I can't take more all you humans now. He kicks the bucket, right?
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh my word.
But yeah, but like if a guy takes you out,
Mm.
you are not expected to just give something afterwards, and he should
I
automatically
mean, to be
expect you
fair, to be
to
fair,
give something afterwards, right?
exactly right. I was not about to say that
Yeah. Right.
because
So it's
guys,
like neither party should expect some afterwards, especially if you're now going out for the first time, right?
I'm not saying that if a guy pays for you, you have to give him a little some after.
Yeah.
Right?
You know?
That's
Not
weird.
all guys are like that. Majority are, but not all. You know.
Majority is a bit too much, eh? I just say. That is why all you guys just be talking about soft guy era. Anyway,
No,
clearly this
but
isn't bothering
sometimes
me.
when you have girls and women that pull their shit
Mm.
on a guy,
I
right?
just
and
don't go out with the oyster lady. That is all I am saying.
How are you supposed to know somebody like the oyster lady if you just meet them for the first time? You know what I mean? How are you supposed to know? There's no virtual label. Like they wear sunglasses with a virtual label, like Free Guy.
I feel like if
that says I am like oyster lady. Avoid. You know, it's like
avoid.
no.
That is insane. I feel like if they have to read, listen to what people say. Listen to the words that they use. If a girl is talking to you, but so, I'm having a birthday party. Okay. I'm having a birthday party with some of my friends. Do you want to come? Be very aware. Okay? Be very wary. Okay. First off, like, are all your friends girls? Like, are all of them female? Does that matter? Yeah, it does. Because, like, if you're only inviting me to be your bank for the night, nah. No, just cancel, right? And if I'm not allowed to like bring +1, then it's a your all night. It's a your girls all night. Count me out because like me being there with one certain woman as a guy, right? Me being there like, in a group full of women.
It's like you have something ominous, just like watching you over your shoulder, right? And
weird.
then when the bill come, the ominous figure just turns around and smile, like peeps over your shoulder and smiles at your time has come. And it's like all eyes just watch you, and you're like, fuck.
I would be mad uncomfortable if I was the only guy, and I'm straight, by the way. I'm the only guy there. Yeah.
So I mean, some guys have had enough and they're flipping the script and repeating to them and saying the exact same things that women have posted videos on, said
then
to them.
Stop looking for them on Craigslist. I don't know.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my.
You can't tell me you're going untended to just get a one night stand and then pull up with like on her birthday when she having a birthday bash with all her girlfriends and then you look for that.
I mean,
you look for that. Anyway,
I still on the fact that you call these girls Craigslist bodies, though. That's mad.
To me, Craigslist. I've heard Craigslist as finesse people.
Yeah,
the money.
I mean, bro.
So that's gonna be it for this week's episode of Mad Hatters International Podcast. One of these days I'll nail this outro, peoples. One of these days. But
when that day comes, nobody will know.
Thank you for joining. Make sure to like, leave a review, give it 5 stars if you enjoyed the rest of the video episodes leading up to this one. It's our 10th episode. We're going strong.
Yes. And let us know in the comments who's in this soft guy area and what led you to get into your soft guy area.
Yeah.
Let
If
us
you could
know.
like actually clarify what is your soft guy era
Yeah, is soft
for
guy
you,
era. Secret.
let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, leave a like, comment, follow, and download the episode if you want to listen to more. And you're on your way to work, back from work to school. I don't know. I know school is out where I live. I'm not too sure in other countries. But yeah, and we'll see you in Wonderland when we jump down that rabbit hole again. It was
Bye
nice.
bye.
We'll do it twice.